In the Age of Chaos, two factions battled for dominance. The kingdom of Azeroth was a prosperous one. The humans who dwelt there turned the land into a paradise. The Knights of Stormwind and the clerics of Northshire Abbey roamed far and wide, serving the king's people with honor and justice. The well-trained armies of the king maintained a lasting peace for many generations. Then came the Orcish hordes. No one knew where these creatures came from, and none were prepared for the terror that they spawned. Their warriors wielded axe and spear with deadly proficiency, while others rode dark wolves as black as the moonless night. Unimagined were the destructive powers of their evil magics derived from the fires of the underworld. With an ingenious arsenal of weaponry and powerful magic, these two forces collide in a contest of cunning, intellect, and brute strength, with the victor claiming dominance over the whole of Azeroth. Welcome to the world of Warcraft.
Black Cat has assigned you to an outpost in the swamps of sorrow. Your task is simple enough that even the war chief feels that you are capable of it. Construct at least 6 farms so that we may keep our troops well fed and ready to do battle. Only a fool would leave his treasures unguarded, so you must also build a barracks for the defense of these farms.
World of Warcraft, how I have missed you over the years. You are very much like a fine wine. You seem to keep getting better with age. I am very impressed with the remaster overall. I've put quite a few hours into it at this point. And I have to say it's a good remaster. The game looks infinitely better than it did back in the day. One thing that's interesting about Warcraft is the speed of the gameplay. This game, I was reminded of just how slow-paced it was compared to other titles from both Blizzard and other RTS games. This is a very slow-paced game, honestly. Even with all the new mechanics and all the improvements, it is just a very, very slow game. It takes a little while, even though you're getting quite a lot of resources, like 100 per return. Peons are very slow, or just workers in general, very slow at gathering resources. Interestingly, you can't replace your main base once it's placed, which is actually kind of a bit of a frustration. And the other challenge is everything just takes so long, so long to build workers, takes so long to move. But it is a good game. You know, it's not taken away. This is an old game. The roads are an interesting thing. I don't remember if that was ever as obnoxious in the original game. I don't remember roads being a thing, but I don't really remember them being as impactful as they seem to be in this game. But it is, for me at least, interesting to see how this game is very it's the pacing of the game that really surprises me, how slow it is compared to other titles. This is going to be very much a veteran run. I've played these maps, I know what they look like, I know how they work. But in the same token, I will also be showcasing some cheesy strats, where there is some missions which are quite short, i.e. like 30 seconds to a minute long. I will be showcasing the sort of cheeky versions, and then straight up following up with the main, the standard strat, if you will. Just so that we don't end up with like 2-minute videos, because that's not really that fun. And I enjoy the challenge of taking on some of these harder missions, even if you can cheese them. I do actually quite like the music in this game, and the remastered visuals really are lovely. Like, they are really nice. To see center in on the town center. Oh, it does. Okay. But it doesn't select it. Right, we are going to need to build, I think, 2 roads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 1 more farm, and then 1 more TC. So we've got 500, and so we need 800 wood. And then we can put everyone on gold. Don't need to build any more peons at this point. There is an argument to be said whether you even need peons on... like, need to build that many peons. Personally, I think it is worthwhile doing. But that's my thought on it. I think it does speed up the overall process of the game, rather than just trying to work off 2 or 3 peons. Because like I say, it takes a long time to gather a lot of resources, and all the buildings are extremely expensive in this game. Even the units actually are kind of expensive, more so than you would imagine. Forgot that we were 1 farm short. But yeah, the road thing's interesting, and the fact that buildings actually kind of body block peons as well kind of means you have to think about where you're placing your structures. Because if you place them kind of in the path of the gold mine or the wood collection, it kind of really slows down the pathing of the peon. So it's definitely something you need to be mindful of when you're placing buildings. But anywho, folks, that'll right about do it for this tutorial mission. The missions do get a lot more interesting from here on out, and I will showcase as well the end screen of each mission.
The feel of bones crunching beneath your feet is confirmation of your awesome victory.
Alrighty folks, well that will right about do it for this first tutorial mission. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. If this is the kind of content you enjoy, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It does help support the channel and would be greatly appreciated. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And as always, I shall see you in the next video.